Can I just ask you to elaborate a little bit more on stop and frisk? It's going to be a big issue in the coming days. Do you support that policy? And is it, as you said in the tweet?
Anything we can do to get down crime and to get rid of drugs. But I think when a man is with stop and frisk his whole life, and then he decides to go Democrat, and he goes to a church, and he's practically crying. It looked like hell. He's practically crying, saying what a horrible thing he did. I think that's so disingenuous. You know what I'm talking about, fellas. That was so of Bloomberg. Look, he's a lightweight. He's a lightweight. You're going to find that out. He's also one of the worst debaters I've ever seen. And his presence is zero. So he'll spend his $500 million. Maybe they will take it away. Frankly, I'd rather run against Bloomberg than Bernie Sanders, because Sanders has real followers, whether you like him or not, whether you agree with him or not. I happen to think it's terrible what he says, but he has followers. Bloomberg's just buying his way in. But we're going to find out what happens. We're going to find out. But when you go back to the church where he apologized for everything he ever did practically, and he looked pathetic. Our country doesn't need that kind of leadership. Thank you all very much.
What do you think of the Biden campaign?
It's stumbling. It's mumbling. Not pretty. But we'll see how he does. You never know. You never know. The only time you knew for sure was the Trump campaign. Trump was going to win.
Do you think he can turn it around in South Carolina?
He can always turn it around. I think it's not going to be easy. I think he can turn it around, yeah. I think he has a shot. He's got probably almost as good a shot as anyone, but he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work very hard, much harder than they thought. Don't forget, when he first ran, I called him 1% Joe, because every time he ran, he only got 1%. And then Obama took him off the garbage heap. But he only got 1%, right, John? You know that. 1% Joe, but now he's, 19% Joe? It's better. He's doing better. He's made a lot of progress. But it's going to be very interesting. I think we're going to have a very interesting Democrat race, and I think we're going to have a very interesting election. But
Very much, guys.